El manager de los Mets. Yeah. Third base coach. Third base coach. Yeah.
I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Hit hard back up the middle.
Oh my
And
God,
Freeman's
bro.
aboard. It's a base hit. Oh, but the feet of the shortstop is off the mark. You can relate, Dan. So what's going through the pitcher's mind right now?
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1.
1-1.
6 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Hey. Hey, running? Running now?
No, not right now. Like in a couple minutes.
Soft grounder left side. Gonna be a tough play. And an offline throw, but he puts the tag on for route number 3. 2 left for Atlanta. They lead it 6-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Grounded up the first baseline.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
J.D. Davis, the next to bat. A base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
.30 pitch.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why it's taken.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Drilled right back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Hey, I like this right here. Offense putting a little bit of pressure right here on the defense. This game is not over yet. And if somebody can catch a gap or maybe hit one out, we got a chance to get back in this ball game. We might have something here.
At the plate now, Kevin Pillar, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ball 1. The 1-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Grounded back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third. Just an absolute bang-bang play at first, and we'll use the show track data to give you a better look at it. The runner was hustling all the way, but an 89-mile-an-hour laser across the infield was what it took to beat him. That's elite arm strength on that play. Marcus Stroman will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. In the dirt and block behind the plate. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. This one's down to third. Reined in. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as this side is retired. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Marcell Ozuna.
The left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
First pitch of the AB now. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Next Next up, Jesse Winker. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And now the first pitch. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside. To 2-2 now.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Count remains full. The payoff pitch one more time. Right side, but it's well fouled. Payoff pitch one more time. Swing and a looper to left. Lindor backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The batter, number
And next
7.
will be Dansby
Shortstop.
Swanson digging in.
Dansby.
He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
Count 1-0.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They lead it 6-1. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Kyle Schwarber. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, they're definitely just not having consistent quality ABs. The game plan they had coming in hasn't worked, and I'm interested to see if they're willing to change it up a little bit.
The 1-0.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th. Striding in is Francisco Lindor. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Francisco Lindor connects for a 2-run home run. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
And that brings up Javi Baez. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Winker is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. 3 runs, 4 hits, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. Fastball called strike, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Bullet back up the middle. Acuna is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
So here is Michael Conforto, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Winker will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Braves 6 and the Mets 3. Carlos Carrasco enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 59, Carlos Carrasco.
So stepping in is Charlie Culberson. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup.
Charlie Culberson.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Next up is Alex Jackson, singled last time up. First offering on its way. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Cold strike on the corner. Good changeup that time. The 1-1. Hit in the air to shallow center. Lindor ranging into the outfield. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box now, Ian Anderson, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Comes set, and the 0-1. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. They still lead it 6-3. Cody Stashak will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll give way to the third baseman, J.D. Davis. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Outside, 2-1. And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Kevin Pillar is on deck. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or 2, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
The 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. A pause, and the 0-2. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
The catcher, James.
So now to the plate, James McCann. He's flied out and hit into a double play in 2 at-bats. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch fouled off.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Down and ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up Ozzie Albies. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First offering on its way, and he takes ball one. A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
Ball 2. 2-0.
A high fastball is in there.
Count is 2-1.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Schwarber will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. So next up will be Freddie Freeman. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. One out, nobody on. Here's the 0-2, and a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Ronald Acuna will stand in again, but before he does, let's take you back to the second inning of the ballgame. Maybe the key blow so far, a grand slam that really got things started for him. He's set. Here it comes. Down the left field line and deep, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Luke Jackson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 77, Luke Jackson.
Dominic Smith is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
2-1 now. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. First delivery to him. Kyle Schwarber stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Good downward movement fooled him there. 2-1.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo home run for Kyle Schwarber. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. 2-0 now. Pulled toward right center field. Acuna's there for it. 2 down. Digging in next, Javier Baez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. To short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired.
I'll go around. Hold on.
Seth Lugo is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 67.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder Marcell Ozuna.
Leading up for the Braves, the left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And it's fouled away.
Bye-bye. Hi, bye-bye. Hi, Bubs.
The
Hi,
0-2 once
Bubs.
more. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box, Jesse Winker. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike one.
1-1.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Count is 1 and 2.
Now the pitch.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
He'll try again. 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Again, a 1-2. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next, here is Dansby Swanson. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
Hey, this guy has come in and just done his job. Period, the end. Chance to toss a scoreless inning right here with 2 down. They're only down 2. A bloop and a blast, and this game's tied.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. And the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
What fucking happens, bro? Always, bro. Always. No, see, and I still have time to throw it, but every time I throw it, it's always off the back. Always, bro. It's always some dumb shit.
Fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
He's set and the pitch. Charlie Culberson is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Got him out at his front foot. It's 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote more. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Zach Britton comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. And now the first pitch. Pete Alonso is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. At the plate now is Michael Conforto. In previous meetings with Britton over the years, he's 1 for 2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
On a grade school.
Come on.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside. See if the fish are still biting.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the wall.
And that misses for ball 4, and it's 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. J.D. Davis is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Strike call. 2-1.
I'm not going to lie, I thought he lost it right there. He had no feel for the baseball, missing wildly several balls in a row, but able to attack the zone right now. Let's see if he gets back into it.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Racing back, the right fielder, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. But not in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Yo, let's go.
This thing left the bat. I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
In now, Kevin Pillar. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
downstairs. 2 balls and no strikes. Now the 2-0 home.
Come on, bro, break. Come on, come on. 3-2.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Working for the punch-out and the offering. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. Acuna is there. Let's see if they try it. And with 1 out, he won't risk it, and the tying run is forced to hold on at third base. Now to the plate, James McCann. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here. Hit high and deep out to left.
Is that going? Is that going?
To the track. And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as they've taken a 2-run lead.
Man, not an easy thing to do, D-Row, to hit a bomb off these closers. These guys pitching the 8th and 9th inning nowadays, they're tough to center and get anything productive off of.
Oh, yeah, and certain home runs are just a little bit more sweeter than others. Taking a closer deep in a big spot, high velocity, nasty exploding breaking stuff, that's what he's not going to forget.
A.J. Minter enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9. Jason Dominguez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Jason Dominguez.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Four runs here in this half inning. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Dominguez is a guy some would regard as a defense-first type of player. He excels in the field and really makes an impact on games with his glove. At the plate, however, not quite as much of a threat. Ready on 1-2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
To the plate now, Kyle Schwarber fouled off. He smacked a homer back in the 8th in this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. definitely could have an impact on the rest of the
Oh,
series.
wow.
And maybe even the whole week ahead.
2 out, nobody on. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Francisco Lindor will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. From the stretch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit to third. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Braves. It's the Mets 8 and the Braves 6.
Squad hustle like a relay, run it back like a replay. No time for that he say. I care about what she say.
Jeremy Jeffress comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 39, Jeremy Jeffress.
Now at the plate is Alex Jackson, and it was quite a turn of events we witnessed in the last half. A lot of runs put up on the board, and we've got a very close game on our hands now. First pitch on its way. Lays off 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
From the stretch, Johan Camargo is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Now the pitch. And there's ball 2 now. Their count now at 2-2. Now here it comes. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. Now the 1-0. A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Final strike for the Braves. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
8-6 the final score tonight. The Mets came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Seth Lugo wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Jeremy Jeffress records the save, his 13th of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious New York